Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to another banger on the biggest and best Forex scam exposing channel in South Africa, coming live to you from my aunt's back room. We have another Forex beef on the horizon, and this time it's between people that you didn't think would ever beef. Let's get straight into these screenshots. FBI, open up! So if you've been living under a rock, as of late, the Indian trader Chris and Keegan are involved in a little bit of a beef, and this is really strange to me because they are friends, or I saw them as friends, as sometimes the Indian trader would help them out with information. He has most definitely helped me out with information, and I'm most definitely cool with Chris and them. So for me, this was just like, yeah, so why are these guys fighting? And in short, it's a business deal gone wrong, but we will most definitely go through these screenshots, and then they made a little bit of a rebuttal, and then there's also a bit of a statement, if you can call it that, from them, so that you guys can also understand where they stand in this whole situation and how they are going to move forward. So when I got onto Instagram this afternoon, I was still napping liquor. I just wake up, zzz, my phone is buzzing everywhere, and when I went to go look at why my phone is buzzing, I see it's beef between Chris, Keegan, and the Indian trader. At Keegan Van Dyke, since you want to be racist and call your indicator the curry seeker, let's maybe flip the lid over the whole business deal that went south with your boy.
Oh, DD, oh, what it is? Oh, DD, what it is?
So obviously that was the first one that I saw, and that was a little bit weighted to me because this is allegations of racism, and it's so much straight in your face like a punch.
Don't be racist.
I am a building.
I asked Keegan, listen, do you have anything to say about this? And I will give that at the end, but let's just get through these screenshots for a minute. He then follows that up by saying, get me on a podcast with these fools. Let's expose the whole story and let the public decide who is right and wrong. And one thing about me, I only come with receipts. Let them tell their side, let me say my side, let them bring receipts and voice recordings, and I'll do the same. At Chris Marketable, you think you're always 5 steps ahead? Let's see. The moment he tagged Chris, I was like, yeah, this thing is really serious, I see. He followed that up by saying, these two clowns want to act so innocent and like they're the good ones in the industry. Just wait and see the amount of dirt I have. Please, you and your whole crew, keep up with all your racist comments, and I'll show everyone why I was right to tell you in the beginning that they don't trust you and that trust has to be earned. All fun and games until I start opening my mouth. Yo, that is a hectic thread. Then he follows that up with another Instagram story at Fubs96. Stop having a big mouth on Chris's streams before I share all the screenshots of you crying, begging me for my indicator while showing me your 90k of losses, trying to make your problems my problem.
Talo. Sorry.
Funny, you're always on their streams taking signals but below 90k. Sit down, small boy, and learn your place. Stop having a big mouth. You run to wherever you can get something for free. And then he follows that up with a dig. Well, on Wednesday, the little boy was in my DMs laughing at Chris and Keegan. Now he's on their streams trying to make fun of me.
Talo. Sorry.
You're a joke, little boy. Sit the fuck down and know your place. Now, obviously, because I have access to both Keegan and Chris, I contacted them and I asked Keegan, my bro, what is your response to this? Now, although he didn't give any commentary on the business deal that went south, and I will talk a little bit about that very shortly, he did give screenshots on that racism situation. He told me that he apologized, and then he sent me these screenshots that shows that he approached the Indian trader to apologize for his mistake. Bro, it's a joke. Why are you taking that so personal now? Like, we have never joked like that before. Calling me all different forms of curry for days on your stream is not a joke. Jabbing my indicator is all fun and games. Don't come with your racist cack here. Get on a podcast. Let everyone know what really happened. I made one joke. saying call it the curry something. Everything else was friendly jabs. If you think that was too far, then I do apologize. But come on, we both know there was no racist intent behind that. You know I do see you as a mate, and from my side, there's been no ill intent here. You know I speak highly of you and respect you for the businessman you are. All these other guys in the Forex industry can't take jokes, and that's why we always give it to each other every now and again. And it's just banter. But again, if you do think it went too far from my side, then I do apologize for that. But we mates, and there was never this ill intent behind anything. That's all I need to say. But so that was Keegan's apology. What do you guys make of it? I think it was good of him to apologize, but I don't think it was good of him to add like that many buts in there, you know, because it's like, oh, I apologize, but he went to go and apologize, and I think if it was sincere and he really meant it, then that is good on him. Obviously, as you guys can see, Sahil is not taking well to that. Now, when it comes to the business deal that Sahil was busy speaking about here, allegedly, Chris, Keegan, and him were gonna go into a business deal, or just him and Chris, I believe. And according to Sahil, what had happened was Chris asked a lot of questions about his indicator, and then they set up a meeting. After the meeting, a proposal was sent. Then Sahil allegedly sent over his indicator, and then shortly after sending over his indicator, Chris then told him that they are not going to be moving forward with the deal anymore. And then shortly after that, according to Sahil, Chris then made mention that he is coding something and he will be releasing it soon, and that is what makes Sahil then feels like Chris copied his whole indicator and is now trying to ruin his business off this. Now, when I approached Chris for commentary, Chris obviously gave his reasons, but he also said that why he is not entertaining this is because he doesn't want to give this any life. So he's not gonna be making any statements, he's not gonna be responding to this, he's not gonna be putting up any Instagram stories, because according to him, this doesn't serve the purpose of what their social medias are for in the first place. That is why we haven't been seeing him or Keegan respond to anything in a public fashion. They just want to let this die down. From a brand perspective, that is a good idea, and that saves your brand from any reputational damage. But then the public will then feel obviously like, okay, maybe these guys have something to hide. And for that, obviously, as you guys can see, Sahil is whole time saying, get me on a podcast with these guys, and I don't believe that Chris and Keegan is going to do that, seeing Chris's stance on this. Remember, their platforms are very non-confrontational, and they specialize in like giving informational and educational content out there. So kind of delving to like beef, confrontation, exposing stuff, that isn't on brand with him, and Chris just feels like that is not going to be on par with their mission that they set out for themselves on social media. I sincerely hope that these guys can most definitely get to some sort of level ground, because like I said, they were cool before this, and then some way, somehow, something just went left. So I sincerely hope that they can sort this out. If not, I believe that both parties should just move on and not get in contact with each other anymore, not mess with each other anymore. Just leave the situation as it is and let the tension die down. I believe this is still a developing story because the Indian trader is on go. Meanwhile, Chris and the crew is taking a step back. If there's any new developments, I will most definitely come and brief you guys on that. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation in the comment section. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Smash the like button for me, please, so that the algorithm can spread this for the awareness. Use that share button also, and then if you're new here, please do smash that subscribe button. I will see you guys in my next video. Cheers. Hey guys, if you're looking for a broker that's as user-friendly as it gets, I got the perfect recommendation. iFX Brokers. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, their intuitive platform makes trading super easy and their customer support team is always there to help. But it's not just about ease of use. iFX Brokers is fully regulated, so you can trust them with your deposits. And if you're wondering about getting your funds out, don't worry. Their withdrawal process is quick and hassle-free. No long waiting periods. Check out iFX Brokers today and make your trading experience smooth and secure.